Yeah. And welcome back or welcome to Books and Crannies.
A Book Lovers podcast.
It's not podcast time. We don't say that part for check-ins.
Got it.
Knock it off. I'm Danielle again.
I am Sarah.
She sure is. And guys, it's time for a personal read check-in.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny?
What?
What's hilarious?
What's really funny?
Our personal reads are the same.
Yeah.
Well, I guess read singular.
Some of them.
I guess you have a little more than me.
I do.
What'd you read this week, Sarah?
I'll start because
Yeah.
I have a little more than you. I read 53 pages of Whispers of Apple Blossoms by Brett Mitchell-Kent.
Yes, this is a physical arc we were sent.
Yeah. I'm liking it so far.
Yeah?
It's been... I mean, I'm not super far into it, obviously, but I've been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got short chapters, which I love because I can just fly through them.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm excited to dig into it. So you
Yeah.
gotta chop.
I know, I'm working on it. I'm going to try to finish it this week, but
We have other business to attend to.
Other things.
What's it about so far?
So,
don't give me spoilers because I'm going to read it. But...
No, yeah. I'm going to give you, like, synopsis of the book. I don't know if you know much about it. So it's about this woman, an old woman. She's, like, 80-something.
Okay.
And her husband has passed away, and she thinks that he's communicating with her through a houseplant.
Oh.
And so the book kind of jumps around in timeline. So far I've, like, learned how she met her husband, and have also gotten a little bit of a glimpse into, like, present day, and she kind of seems like she's losing her mind a little bit. And yeah,
Okay.
it's good so far. I really like stories that kind of jump around in timeline because I feel like it makes my brain work a little harder to, like, keep things straight.
I like that too. It's a little more depth to the story.
Yeah.
It's good so far.
It's good so far.
Sick.
Yeah,
I'm excited to read it.
To read more so I can talk about it a little more without spoiling, obviously.
And then, y'all,
Y'all.
this is the only thing I read outside of our podcast book. We both got through about 170 pages almost of Iron Flame.
I really was a little too gung-ho last week. I was like, we'll be able to talk about the whole thing next week. We'll be finished with it.
You know, life is busy.
Yeah.
We're both busy.
Yeah.
And we have 200 pages at least to read every week for our podcast. So,
oh, yeah.
yeah, that takes up
That
time.
makes me feel way better
I know.
about how much I read this week.
I know. I try to put it into perspective that way because I'm like, damn, I didn't get to anything. I'm like, dude, you read a quarter of a book, like a long book.
Yeah, and I mean, we read a quarter of Iron Flame too. We're like 25% done.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. How are you feeling about it so far?
I like it.
Yeah.
I am enjoying it just as much as the first book.
Yeah.
So far.
Me too. I feel like we left on such a big, dramatic, like, lots of things going down at the end of Fourth Wing.
Yeah.
And so to hop back into where there's a lot of drama, let's be real. But it's
Absolutely.
more like back at school, getting into, like, the day-to-day of what that means.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a shift. But I'm enjoying it too.
Yeah.
We just got to the part where they were in the battle brief class, and they were talking about, you know, essentially Poramish citizens trying to move into Navarre.
Navari.
Navari.
That's what I say. I don't know. Yeah, Rhiannon got, like, a letter from home that had a notice that was posted on a bulletin or something.
Yeah,
that was
saying
ominous and creepy. Like, don't let strangers into your house, no
Yeah.
matter what they say.
yeah. And I feel like Markham in all of this is just playing it off like these outsiders are dangerous and, you know, their potential attack. Even though we all know, readers, that they're fleeing from the freaking venom.
Yeah.
Come on. But I feel like the start of this book is interesting so far. Because Violet has to, like, navigate not telling the truth about anything to anybody.
To anybody. Like, she can't tell Rhiannon the truth, who's, like, her best friend.
And now squad leader.
And squad leader. She also is avoiding Dane at all costs.
Yeah, fair. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
God. And he's a wing leader now. He took freaking Zayden's place. You could never. Ugh. We haven't really gotten much from him.
No, which I'm interested to see how he comes back up, like, with that drama.
Yeah.
And I also feel like she's, like, hiding this... She is going to have to hide this research that she's doing from Zayden, because he's going to be all pissy if he finds out what she's doing.
Yeah, because
he told her to, like, just focus on school and
stay out of it.
Stay out of everything.
Because it'll put her in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's researching, like, how the wards were created, because they were talking about trying to expand them into, like, the Poramiel and other places where the Venom are attacking.
Yeah.
And make weapons. Yeah, she's dealing with a lot. And Darna has been tucked away.
Oh, yeah, she's doing the long sleep or whatever it's called, where she's got to sleep for like a couple months while she grows. I'm like, weird. I wish I could sleep for a couple months.
Well, someone said maybe Violet was like, maybe that's their way of skipping like the pissy teenager stage. I'm like, fair. But she's a black dragon too. Mm-hmm. Violet just is like, has a posse.
She's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're also dealing with Xaden being stationed like a day's flight away.
Oh, yeah, and the friggin' Markham and what's his name? The other one? Varish searching her every time she leaves.
Come on.
And, like, trying to stop her from going. Yeah. And the friggin' punishing her for Andarna not coming to training. My God.
Why do you give a shit? Andarna isn't even, like, a part of anything. I mean, she was doing some flying maneuvers with all of them, so maybe she's building up to that, but why do you care? Like, Terran's obviously the battle dragon.
Because Feathertails don't bond to riders.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah. And the Varish punishment was wild.
Yeah.
It made her burn out on her magic, basically.
Terran had to drop her in a lake, which I found hilarious.
She's just dunking her. Yeah, she was, like, overheated.
Yeah.
Needed to be cooled down. Mm-hmm. And then Xaden and Violet are in a weird place because she's pissed that he can't tell her the whole truth.
But she wants him.
Yeah, she wants him real bad.
Real bad.
And I'm like, Violet, relax. I don't understand her mentality behind this.
I don't either.
I understand wanting, like, honesty and trust and whatever in your relationship, but, like, he is a lieutenant now, and obviously he's going to know more than you.
Yeah, and again, I'll circle back to, like, you forgave Brennan, your brother, for lying to you about his death.
Yeah. Big
Forgive
one.
Xaden.
That, like, and he said, like, not until you master your shields.
Yeah.
So he's given her, and that's a very valid reason.
Absolutely. Like, especially with Dane around, who can easily just, like,
just poke her real quick and be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's annoying me a little bit.
Me too.
Because I'm like, relax. You need to get over it.
Slap her.
Yeah, she's being dumb.
Yeah.
She's just hurt that he kept secrets, but, like, it's all for the better.
But, like, get over it.
And you also have to imagine, like, if he were to expose that to her and it somehow got out that, like, people knew. Mm-hmm. Because you know that, you know, all of the government or whatever knows about this.
Yeah.
But if it found out that, like, people in Basgate knew about this and were starting to rebel.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the outlash? Or, that's the right. Backlash? Outrage! I don't know. But, like, they would shut some stuff down / like, go off on a murder spree probably for the rebellions and whatever.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Violet. Mm-hmm. And she's now responsible for Liam's sister.
Who was a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, bud, calm down.
Come on, Sloane. God.
Yeah. And I love how she, like, helped Sloane win her first battle by poisoning the person she was against, which is how she got through her whole first year. I'm like, yeah. Circle back.
Circle back.
Good job.
Truly.
That whole thing was wild, too. She was just like,
I know.
Cough some powder at you.
But also had fed her or something.
Which was necessary because the two don't do anything to you unless they're taken together.
I think.
Yeah.
Relax.
Weird.
Oh, and in this, like, navigation thing where they got kidnapped and they were sent to a random forest for this RSC class.
Yeah.
Sure.
One of them.
Whatever. The torture class.
Yeah.
And they're just dropped in a random forest with, like, infantry cadets and scribes and healers, and they're supposed to work as a unit.
Yeah.
They had to take some sort of potion that, like...
Yeah, they didn't even tell them. They gave them, like, a canteen of water, and we're like, drink, you're dehydrated because we just knocked you out. Mm-hmm. And then they drink it, and they're like, can't communicate with their dragons anymore.
Yeah, I feel like that's absolutely going to come into play at some point.
Yeah, I feel like that's illegal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, why? And somebody said it was, like, not like this before, Imogen, maybe. But, like, they didn't do that before. Yeah. And so it's a new development. Mm-hmm. Like, what are they cooking up, dude?
Yeah. What are they scheming?
When is that coming back?
I know. Oh, and I have to mention all of the, like, during all of this, you know, the chapter headers, you get a little, like, bit of information at the beginning of each chapter.
Yep.
And some of them are, like, letters recovered is that the word that they use?
Yeah.
Recovered from Xaden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean recovered?
I know.
Excuse me?
I know. We were talking about this earlier because he starts writing Violet letters to like give her an opportunity to get to know him.
Yeah.
And they don't get to spend time together. And so you're getting snippets of those. But yeah, recovered from Xaden Ryerson.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
He better not go anywhere. Either they're both going to disappear or Xaden's going to die.
But if Xaden dies, Violet's gonna die.
That's true.
Of the whole dragon thing.
And there's a third book coming out, so it can't be that.
He can't die.
Maybe he goes missing.
It's absolutely not allowed.
Or maybe this is like, no, I don't understand. Maybe the recovered we're thinking too far into it.
It very well could be, yeah.
But also, are we?
I don't know. I don't know. Is that what it says? Can you look and make sure it says recovered? Because I feel like that's the wrong word.
I feel like it's right.
I just have to know.
Recovered correspondence of Lieutenant Xaden Ryerson to Cadet Violet Sorengale.
Okay.
Is this like the way that they set up this book supposed to be? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I
like,
don't know.
is that supposed to like suggest that this book is like not like
present?
like
maybe it's like a history
current
book.
Yeah, but it is like first person,
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm confused by that too. Do you have any weird theories,
worries
friends?
me
too.
Yeah,
Nothing better happened to Shadow Daddy.
I know.
Come on. But I'm enjoying it.
I am too.
I'm very excited to read more.
I'm really gonna try to finish it this week.
I'm gonna do my damnedest, but man,
It's probably not gonna happen.
Same. We'll see. Maybe we'll
Maybe.
both have really good reeks again.
Could be.
Yeah. But what did y'all read?
Let us know,
Please. We're always begging for this
Please.
information. Please tell me.
I need to know.
And if you finished the book, leave your rating in the comments.
Please.
And you know what? Happy freaking reading.
Happy reading. We'll see you next week.
Bye.